Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2023 No Boundaries 19.2 travel trailer by Forestriver RV. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, go over some details on some changes for the 2023 lineup. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the brand new 2023 No Boundaries 19.2 model here. We're going to start by looking through the back section here, and then we'll kind of spin our way through. So starting off in the rear of the RV, this is a rear bathroom model. So you do have a little corner step-in shower here, skylight up above, ABS tub surround. Little storage underneath of the sink area right there. Now this shower has a little pull across curtain which is attached at the top and bottom, but it also has the little shower miser feature. Nice little feature here that allows you to do some water circulation to heat things up and not waste it immediately. So it does help save on water, especially that's good little feature to have if you are a boondock camper. You have foot flush toilet. Now over here on the left, you do have a couple inspection panels down there. The water heater and stuff is located underneath the here. So for winterization purposes, those little inspection panels, take those off and you can get to the back of there. Some shelf space here on the left, hanging closet on the right, and a little lockbox in here as well. Also, that window there does open. And there is a large turbo exhaust fan right here. So if you're in here taking a nice hot shower, you can exhaust out all that moisture. Sliding pocket door to block off your bathroom. Looking here on the right, you also have a large pantry area there as well, with the propane furnace down below. .7 cubic foot Norcold 12 volt refrigerator, freezer on top, refrigerator on bottom. Below that is your propane leak detector, and you also have your electric box with your breakers and fuses. That electric box does actually detect whether it's a lead acid battery or a lithium style battery, depending on what you're using on the RV. Over here, down below, we have a central vac setup that's standard on the RV now, and that is basically a dustpan vac. So everything in here is linoleum floor. You just sweep everything right there and into that little area. It's got a little bag you change out from time to time, but it does not come with any hoses. If you want the hose, you can purchase that from the vacuum maker on their website, but it's mainly set up to just be a dustpan vac. Some storage underneath the sink area here. You have convection microwave there, so you can cook or microwave, either one. A little bit of storage above the microwave there. Electric outlet. 2-burner gas stovetop, large single bowl sink. Now you'll notice as we're going through here, again 2023 model, so some of the things are different. You have different wood color, different countertops, different sink color, different floor as well. So a lot of changes to the overall colors inside the RV this year. Different furniture color. Now, if you're not cooking, you can flip this lid down and get yourself more counter space. Hood range light and fan up above here. And then you also have some more cabinet space. Now, these cabinets do have the little strut assist shocks to help hold them up, which is a nice little bonus feature. I'm going to start up top here. Right here you have some controls. So you have your battery meter, freshwater, black water, gray water meters telling you what's going on. Water pump, water heater on gas. The electric switch is outside. You'll see that when we get out there. Freshwater, gray water, black water, 12-volt heat pads. These are a nice feature to have if you do any late fall or winter type of camping. You have heat pads on your holding tanks to help keep the RV from freezing up. Light switch here for the bathroom light. On the wall here, digital thermostat for your air conditioner and your furnace. Huge window overlooking the campsite of the RV here. I love that, so you can actually see out over your own area. The ones that put the windows on the back side, kind of almost annoying because you're staring at your neighbor all the time. Up top, Coleman AC system. Some overhead cabinet space there. Smoke detector. Over here, you have your solar charge controller. The RV now comes standard with a solar panel on the roof, 2,000 watt inverter as well. So nice feature to have. You can expand that out aftermarket with a portable panel. You'll see that when we get outside. Up top here, we have our cap light switch, interior light switch, porch light switch. It's a rocker switch, so one way it's amber, one way it's clear, and the middle's off. Awning light switch, awning in and out button. Couple little holders and a bottle opener. Now your dinette system here actually has storage under the backside over there. It also has storage over here on the other side. And in that area will make into a bed as well. So you could sleep a small child, maybe a shorter adult there as well. Looking over here, you have your entry door getting you in and out of the RV. Has a traditional screen door, but you'll notice it's set up with a window. Now when you're outside, you don't look like you have a window, but there is actually a window. And this window is set up for that Lippert thin shade. There's an aftermarket shade you can buy that goes in here and pull down and block things out. If you wanted to get that, again, Lippert sells them. LCI1.com is the Lippert's main website. They have all kinds of goodies on there. Little advertisement thing down there, just basically kind of promoting some of the important construction features. Asdale exterior, aluminum cage construction, foam block insulation. A lot of really nice features to the construction of the RV. Now spinning back around here, looking toward the front, you have a sofa area here that has storage underneath. So you can cram a lot of goodies under there. And then there's also that 2,000 watt inverter underneath of there as well. To the right over here, you have a little bit of storage. And then more counter space. Electric outlet, USB charger port, and a light switch to turn off the cabinet lights or the closet lights. So you have a closet on each side, more cabinet space up or counter space up above as well. Now this flips down and makes into a 60 by 80 queen bed. We're going to flip that down here. I want to show you how that actually works. Set down the camera here. It's real simple and easy to do. How do you like the little state and province map up here of North America? They kind of added that in this year as well, so it's just not a plain wall. Just kind of reminding you, try and visit as many of these beautiful areas as possible. But real simple, flips right on down there, easy to do. Window overlooking the front of the RV. Then you have storage on each side, or a little shelf space, whatever you want to use. You got some room there to stash some extra stuff. Light on each side. TV up top here, 32-inch connects 12-volt TV on a swing arm. So you can kind of maneuver it around depending on where you need to see things. And down here on the side, you've got some more USB charger ports, a light switch, and you also have the inverter controller over there as well. Now this, you'll see at the end of the video again, this is that new tire pressure monitor. Really nice feature. We'll go over that at the end. But overall, you have plenty of room in here to kind of maneuver around, you know, take a shower, camp out in here on a rainy day. It's not real claustrophobic kind of feeling. Now we're gonna flip this back up for you just so you kind of see. Again, this goes up real easy. It latches in right over there. Just grab your sofa and flip it right back. So you could sit around here in the daytime, flip down your bed at night. Nice, small, lightweight, easy tow camper. All right, we're gonna head outside. I wanna show you around the outside, and then we'll check out that tire pressure monitor at the end. Thanks again. All right, we're now back on the outside of the brand new 2023 No Boundaries 19.2 travel trailer here. We're gonna start here on the door side, kind of spin our way around. So first things up for 2023 change is going to be the graphics change on the outside. It's not a huge difference, but there is some difference in the graphic pattern and layout. You have the white fiberglass exterior with the lower gray, and then you have that white fiberglass exterior attached to the Azdel composite material instead of a wood Luan backer. So it's much less likely to have a delamination issue if it got a water leak. So hopefully that never happens either way, but if it does, you're less likely to have an issue when you do have Azdel on your fiberglass. Cool feature to add. Check out Azdel on board for more information on that. Up front here, you do have a large pass-through storage compartment. Pretty nicely finished off. You can see some of that aluminum tube framing and stuff up there as well. Also, you can see the kayak holders that'll go on the roof rack system you'll see here shortly. Baggage door is held up by a magnetic latch holder. Looking down below here, you can see one of your 4 scissor stabilizer jacks along with that enclosed underbelly as well. More ride entry step, comes down, touches the ground, rated for 500 pounds where a traditional hover step is only rated for 300 pounds. This comes down again, touches the ground with adjustable feet. Triple entrance step where last year's version was a double. Height, ground clearance height got raised this year, so they had to go to a triple entry step. Just flips right up inside your entry door. Entry door here is a black glass entry door. Looks like it doesn't have a window out here, but it actually does. You've seen that when we were inside. Large folding entry handle there to help you get in and out of the RV. Next to that large folding entry handle, there's some informational stickers. So you're gonna have things like your 19.2 model number there. They're actually putting the floor plan there, so when you are out shopping, you don't have to really go in to see if you even like the layout. It's right there, pretty smart idea. Has some spec information on it as well. Beast mode sticker, Azdel sticker, solar on board sticker. So you got a few different things there, just kind of promoting some of the features on the RV. Now the Beast mode is going to refer to the fact that it has a new Curt suspension system on it. And looking down underneath here, you can kind of see that. Coil springs, nitrogen filled shocks, a little bit heavier duty independent suspension system than what they previously had. Now what they had was pretty good, but this is obviously the next step above. So we're gonna pop up a quick video here. Just wanna show you a little video the factory did on the Beast mode suspension. They can kind of go over that a little better than me.
We are on site with you today. I'm Cody Shade, and we are giving you a field test of the Curt Beast Mode suspension system featured on the 2023 No Boundaries product lineup. Now, this is our 5th season with No Boundaries, offering our consumers a turnkey adventure unparalleled in the lightweight travel trailer segment. The Curt Beast Mode is going to take No Boundaries to that next performance level that you haven't seen yet. What makes it so special? Well, let's start with 5 inches of articulation on both the single and tandem axle setups. You've got an axle-less design that provides independent suspension going over smooth or rough terrain that both reduces rattles, reduces vibration, and increases the towability of the product. Now, the maintenance schedule on the Beast Mode suspension system mirrors that of exactly what you have towing down the road today, which is a never adjust braking system along with easy lube hubs, so it's virtually maintenance-free. This will not only increase the length of life of the towable unit itself, but it will give you the peace of mind that you need to go farther off the street, from street mode to beast mode like you never have before. Now, what sets this product apart are the nitrogen-filled gas struts along with racing-inspired coil spring design. Performance for No Boundaries has been the pinnacle of the product design. And again, we are laser focused on bringing you the most towable, most versatile product on the market. For more information about the Curt Beast Mode suspension system, check out forestriverinc.com/NOBO or contact your local No Boundaries dealer.
All right, pretty cool video there you've seen. Nice little setup there. Again, you do have the Goodyear Wrangler tires, the new Curt suspension. It has drum brakes, 6-lug wheels, aluminum wheels. Brakes are 12 volt. You do have to have a brake controller to control the brakes of the RV, so make sure you have that in your tow vehicle. Also, you're going to have this new tire pressure monitoring system that they started offering on the 2023 setup. And we'll go over that at the end of the video. We've got another little video we'll stitch into this so you can kind of see a little bit about that. Deep tent safety glass windows, power awning, LED light strip built in, adjustable arms for tilting for water runoff. You do have a manual override in the front arm head up there. Now, there's a traditional porch light up there too, and that traditional porch light is in clear mode, but can also flip the switch the other way, and it's in amber mode. Down here, we have our little table out, our little cold water spray port out as well. There is a Suburban griddle that actually will go right here. I'm gonna pop up a picture of another one that I had set up so you can kind of see what that looks like. But you can cook out here. You got a little table, little cold water spray port. Gas line is underneath where you actually plug in and connect to that. You can also see those low point water drains down there as well for storage and winterization purposes. On the back corner here, you have a side solar port input here. So you can do an additional 20 amps of solar going through here. This already comes standard with a solar panel on the roof. You'll see that here in a few minutes when we get to the roof section. On around to the back, you have a traditional flat back rear end here. Ladder going up onto the roof. Ladder's rated for 250 pounds. Just behind that ladder in the lower section there is the black tank flush to flood your toilet tank and rinse it out. Now, obviously, make sure you have your gate valve open so you don't actually fill up the tank and flood your toilet into the camper. So make sure, again, you pull your black gate valve before you use your black tank flush. Just up top there in the center, you're also pre-wired for a rear observation camera by Furrion. Nice thing to add as an aftermarket feature. Talk with your salesperson about that. Basically, that will send a signal to a monitor that you can plug into your truck and see what's going on behind you while you're driving down the road or backing into a campsite. Very cool feature to add. 6-gallon gas electric water heater on the right. That is Flipping down the lid here, you can see 1 1/16 drain plug to drain it out in the lower middle, electric switch to turn it on electric in the lower left, pressure relief valve in the top center. Make sure you relieve the pressure before you try to drain it. 4-inch square tube bumper. Spare tire is mounted to that bumper. End caps on the bumper, you can pop those out, slide a dump hose in there, or maybe something else small that you might want to fit in there, just to kind of stash it out of the way. Now, looking up here at the roof, you can see here in the pictures popping up, there's things up here, plumbing stack vents, roof vent, skylight, TV antenna. It's got that Air 360 antenna on it. Air conditioner. So make sure you get up there from time to time, check your seams and seals, very important to make sure that everything's sealed up properly. Again, you can see that solar panel up there. Flipping around, looking from the front, you can see that Rhino roof rack that comes with it. And you could put, you know, bike up here, ski thing up here, fishing pole rod holders. They got a bunch of different things you can buy for these Rhino rack roof systems and add stuff to the top of the RV. Now just remember, they did raise the suspension on this, so it got a little taller this year. So whatever you put up there, make sure you do check your overall height. Looking down below here, you have the gray handle and black handle, along with your dump right here in this one section. So hook up your dump hose, pull your black, get all the nasty out, pull your gray, help rinse out your dump hose and stuff, so it's not as messy when you put things away. Detachable power cord. This cord here stretches probably 25 or 30 feet long roughly. So decent length cord. It is again detachable, so it's easy to unhook, roll up and throw in your storage compartment. Cable satellite inlets just above there. Furnace exhaust out just above that as well. Now just above the no up there is your stove exhaust. That's got a little flapper in it, so when you do use your cooking stove in there and you're trying to exhaust out smoke, make sure you open that flapper. Now here is the freshwater tank fill along with your city water inlet. Now freshwater tank is a gravity fill, and just down below here is the dump for it. So you got to make sure you uncap it when you're ready to drain it out and stop using it. Same thing over here, flip up baggage door attached to a magnetic holder. And then on the corner right here, some very important informational stickers we're going to pop up here for you. The very first one is going to be your production date sticker. This basically tells you the day it was built, VIN number, axle size, but most importantly here, gross vehicle weight. That's the most you can load the RV up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed that number. The next sticker popping up is going to be your unloaded vehicle weight sticker. Now this is the most the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line. So basically they put it on the scale at the end of the assembly line, check the weight on it, and then they also stamp the length on it as well. Next up is going to be your cargo carrying capacity sticker, telling you how much gear you can load into the RV before you exceed that gross weight on the first sticker. Again, don't exceed that number. Last but not least is the tire sticker. This basically is telling you tire size, but most importantly, cold tire pressure. So make sure you check your tire pressure. You can set that tire monitoring system to that cold pressure, kind of do your little adjustments and stuff to it, depending on which model you're looking at. But very important to make sure you check that tire pressure. Up front here, you have power tongue jack, LED light built in, manual override in case of an electronic failure. You have adjustable foot pad at the bottom as well. There is a battery disconnect system right here, along with the little sensor that shoots the signal to that tire pressure monitor and let the monitor know what's going on. You can also see the little sticker there. You could scan that QR code, hopefully with your phone, if you're not using it to watch this video, and it'll give you more information about that. 7-way wiring Bargman plug, has a little holder there to help keep it in place. That basically feeds the RV your running lights, your brake power, you know, some of that type of stuff. 12-volt charge cable if you got your truck wired properly to help charge up the battery and stuff. But if you don't have a brake controller in your vehicle, it will not send power back to work your brakes. So make sure you got a brake control. Right here we have heavy-duty safety chains. And on these safety chains, you can see they are attached to the little pet-friendly leash latch holder as well. 20-pound propane tank right here. And this is a single bottle. You could aftermarket do a dual stage regulator and a dual propane tank system. We've had some customers do that over the years. Talk with your sales guy about that if that interests you. But just remember, when you do add that, you would have to subtract from your carrying capacity as you are adding weight to the RV. 3/4 fiberglass front cap. Nice heavy duty setup there. Has an LED light strip going across the front. And then you do have the lower metal. All right, guys, thanks for taking the time to watch my RV videos. Really appreciate it. We're going to pop up a quick sectional video here on that tire pressure monitoring system. We'll be right back. All right, guys, I wanted to take a second here and just kind of show you the basically unboxing and what this tire pressure monitoring system actually does. So this thing here has a lot of great features to it. We're going to open it up here real quick, show you what it's all about. Okay, so I got the box cut open already here, just so we don't accidentally stab ourselves on video or something stupid. So when you get it out, you have a little instructional code here, you got a little scanner here, but basically it's kind of telling you, you got a monitor, little 12-volt lighter adapter thing here with USB charger cord, and your suction cup mount holder. Got a little sticker here that comes with it, little warranty registration card and stuff like that. Here you can kind of see a little mount, it's plastic. It's got a little magnetic holder, but you suction cup it to your window. It's your little cord. And then you have your 5-inch screen here. And it's got a little sticker on it. I take off the little sticker. On the side of it, you do have your on-off button and your little charge button here. So you kind of see what it looks like there, and it magnetically attaches here. But let's turn it on here real quick so you kind of see what this all looks like. Now I have already programmed the 4 tires and stuff, kind of went through this, cheated a little bit here so I knew a little more about it before we started the video. But you can come in here and you have different setting controls here for it. So we can come in here, change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius, change it from PSI to bar. You got miles, kilometers, hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, feet, meters. Again, kind of do what you prefer depending on where you're located at. Coming back in here, we got our tire pressure alert. And this will do up to 5 trailers, up to 6 tires per trailer. And this particular camper that we're in, if you remember that sticker, that tire sticker I showed you earlier, it told us 50 PSI cold. Now, when it comes in from the factory and you unbox this, you got to actually come in here and set that because it's at basically 0. So just come in here, type in your pressure of whatever the sticker tells you on the camper you happen to own. Hit this here, exit and save. Then we can swap tire locations. Again, depending on our trailer, we can kind of come back in and swap locations, do different stuff like that. Automatic code detect. Again, go to our trailer 1, and then we're going to step outside here, show you what that looks like. Okay, so we're back out here and we are looking at the tires. And you can kind of see the screen here. We're going to hit our little settings button, auto detect code, trailer 1, and then we're going to pick a tire. I've already got the code in here for this particular one, but to redo it, we're basically going to hit the learn button, and then you're supposed to wave it in front of the tire. You hear the beep. It'll pull up the code, save and exit. And then you go do your other tires as well. And you can kind of see here different codes for each tire. And it will do up to 6 tires. So for people with toy haulers and stuff like that, you know, tri-axle units, pretty cool little setup. Now, when you're done doing all your tires, you can again do a manual mode detect if you know your codes for each tire. You can connect and disconnect trailers and stuff like that. So you got quite a few different things you can come into this screen and do. Vehicle ID, date and time, sensors for your battery sensors, basically kind of telling you what's going on with them. So a lot of neat stuff built in to this tire pressure monitor here. Pretty cool little setup. Again, guys, thank you for taking the time to watch my RV videos. I hope this really helped you learn a little bit more about the camper, things that come with the campers, and possibly how to use them. Thanks again.